So if you're interested to get bigger triceps and biceps, I usually recommend you start with the French close grips bench, which is helps you get more tension in your outer and inner triceps. I usually try to do my French press first because it's a little bit loading, so it feels heavier. So I recommend you start with the French press and do at least 3 to 4 sets by 6 or 5 by 5. And next to that, I recommend you do skull crush. Skull crush, if you can use a barbell or squat barbell, which is heavier. The bar is about 45 pounds, and you can add up some plates on it. So in here, I'm just going around 75 pounds of tricep overhead skull crush. It's really challenging, but I believe that straight bar is better because your forearms also get engaged and get stronger. I don't like easy bar because easy bar is kind of smaller and put more tension on my elbows. So again, try use a straight bar for skull press, and keep your head off the bench slightly and keep your elbows around or close to your ear line, and then keep the bar away from your forehead, so it will be behind your head. And then when you're coming up, try to completely lock your elbows. If you don't lock your elbows, you don't get too much tension. So this is a good exercise. These are all strengths, endurance, and give you big size. I mean, I'm a natty, I don't use any shit, so my body's now growing bigger, but it really gets so strong. After, try to do tricep with the dumbbells. So the dumbbells should be behind your head. So I recommend you, whenever you start to do that, keep your head off the bench and try to completely lock your elbows when you bring your dumbbells all the way up. This is helpful for also outer triceps. You can see the engagement on my triceps. Really, it's good exercise. You don't need to go heavy, because if you go heavy, you don't get too much of it because you start to struggle, swing, and use your shoulders. The heaviest I go usually 35 pounds. I get a couple reps of 35 pounds, and then I drop set it back to 20 pounds down below. So I recommend you do this exercise. It's really good for your triceps. Yeah, I do drop set most of the time. So get about 20 or 30 reps. High volume is good for your triceps. The more you do, you get more definition and 3Ds. After, I will go for the bicep. One of my favorite bicep workout is incline bench biceps. Incline bench biceps is really important because what it does target your bicep pecs, and try to keep the elbows close to your body, to your lats. You can see the engagement in my biceps here. You don't need to go too heavy. If you go about 20 pounds in your hand, you can wrap it up about 15 to 20 or 20, 35 reps. The more you do is better. And then try to keep the contraction. Also, you can do hammer incline. Hammer is really give you more thickness to your brachial biceps, and also your forearms get very strong. Yes, you can see the pecs really works. So I always do my bicep after my triceps. This is the tricky I do. I don't do bicep first. And I always tell you, if you start doing bicep first, your triceps has major size of your arms. If you just practice on your biceps and ignore your triceps, your arms not looking big. So always do your tricep first. It's very important. And then when you come on your bicep, for example, incline biceps, your biceps will feel kind of warmer. If you don't do tricep and just start with bicep, you don't have too much blood flow in your arms, and your shoulders very weaker at that time. But the triceps get a lot of pressure, tension on your triceps. Your posterior also delts, and your body's really ready for hammering with the bicep after. I do a lot of inclines, bicep curl. I usually do 5 to 6 or 7 sets of it. It's favorite workout for me. I gained about 2.5 inches in 6 months in my bicep as a natty. It's hard to get bigger bicep, but you can see the definition here. So I recommend you do engagement with your bicep on incline. And the good thing here, not swinging too much because the bench is locked behind your back. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please make sure share, subscribe, and follow for more exercises. If I see you guys really interested, I post more video. Thank you again.